Hey, welcome back everybody. It's great to be with you. Sorry I wasn't with you last week. I actually got COVID, and so I was really out of it completely for the beginning of the week, and I'm in my 9th or 10th day now. I feel like I'm back. I think I'm kind of recovered. I'm still feeling a little congestion and so forth, but otherwise I'm here, and thank you, Jesus. It's all good. We have some amazing things happening. We finally have women moving into St. Gertrude the Great, the new residence hall. I think everybody now that is supposed to be moved in has moved in, so that's just wonderful news. The men's residence hall obviously is going a little bit slower than I would have liked. I think October 9th is now the date that we're looking at for the St. Gregory the Great residence hall to open up. We also had a great meeting today on security issues. I met with IT and campus police, residence life, general administration and so forth, and I just want to let you know everybody is on top of every aspect of security. Obviously we have to deal with a lot of vendor issues and supply chain, those kinds of things, but everybody is very aware of every single thing that we're working on. I'll be meeting with some students next week to go over some of the details of the results of the meeting I had today to bring everybody up to date with where we are, what's happening, when it's happening, all those kind of good things. We also have the exciting weekend. Hall of Fame is this weekend in athletics, and we're honoring the 1989 men's soccer team, really an amazing group. Frank Zink, who is a basketball player here in the late 60s, Bill Collins, who's a baseball player here, I think 66, and Teresa Nolan Breslin. She was, I think, class of 2009 in lacrosse, and we're going to be honoring them. We also have the following weekend. I'll give you a little advance notice, even though I might talk about it again next week, but we have a family weekend coming up next weekend, and that's very exciting. We have some great activities planned for parents and students. And then week after that, we get right into homecoming, and hoping everybody that's watching will be able to attend and be there. There's so many great events happening. One of the real highlights is the 140th anniversary of the Abbey Players. We'll be having a big celebration for that, and really looking forward to bringing everybody back. I think there's also a play. I think it might be the Three Musketeers or the Four Musketeers is scheduled for that evening as a special for the anniversary event. And on the academic side, we have some wonderful things happening as well. Dr. Tomaszewski just presented a paper at a major international conference up in Washington, D.C. It was at the Dominican House of Studies up in Washington, D.C. And just did a wonderful paper. It's a great honor, and just says something so much about him and about the department. And Professor Tony Burbick in our accounting department has just done an amazing job leading us in obtaining an endorsement from the Institute of Internal Auditors. It's a really big deal. There's only 3 institutions in the state of North Carolina that have received it. I believe it's like NC State, and I think it's one of the other state schools. So I think we're the only private institution to have it. And I know she has other plans. I think there's even further levels to it that she'll be working on, but I'm just so grateful. Our students are so grateful for all that she's done in that leadership role for us. Another academic sort of achievement or mark just happened recently. Youth in Love, who's the president of our Student Government Association, and Nicholas von Spakovsky, both were selected by ISI, the International Studies Institute, as a leader, and they were sent down to a leaders conference in I believe it was down in Florida, and they represented us very well. So I know it was a big deal for them. It was a big deal to get selected for the leadership role, and just a great congratulations to both of them. From the athletic standpoint, for the 5th year in a row, our students have won the top Conference Carolinas Award for their work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So we got the MVP award. We also got the Top Play award, and both of those, again, 5 years in a row, both of those honors. One is for raising the most money in the entire conference for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and also the most money in one single day. So I'm just so grateful to our students and all they've done to make that a reality. And I also want to thank Tony Fox, who's our head volleyball coach, who has taken the lead on that over the years. She has just done a remarkable job. She is undefeated. And so I'm just, again, grateful for everything that she's done as well. A little more with athletics. Lee Carew, who is on our men's golf team, was actually selected as Conference Carolinas Player of the Week. He just had a top 5 finish, I think, last week, and so congratulations to him. And women's soccer has just had an incredible game. They came off a big win against University of North Carolina, Pembroke. They were ranked #1 in the conference going into the season, and they defeated them 4-3 just this past week. And so, really great game. They're playing super well, our women's team, and hopefully if you come out to homecoming, you'll have a chance to watch them then as well. And usually I always finish with birthdays, and just again, so grateful for the fact that God has allowed these individuals to be born and to exist and to be part of our community. Tomas Sedaris is an assistant track coach here at the Abbey, and Tom's just a wonderful, great, good person. I mean, when you talk about sport and virtue, he epitomizes it in every possible way, and we're just blessed to have him here as one of our coaches. Dr. Jenny Ellington, her birthday, Associate Professor of Biology, just a wonderful professor. And Elisa Elliott Fisher. Lisa's been here for a good stretch, and we're very blessed to have her. She's Assistant Provost in the Academic or the Institutional Research Office, and just so grateful for all that she does. Dr. Brent Hayes. Brent is an Assistant Professor of Biology. Ms. Kristen Monza, Assistant Professor of Nursing. Dr. Josh Chen is Assistant Professor of Sociology. Dr. Clark Summers. Clark is Assistant Professor of Government and Philosophy. Wonderful, good individual, and just has done so much, especially even outside the classroom in terms of trips up to DC and just giving some of our students such great insights and practical experiences. And finally, we have Mike Washler, who is with the monastery. He's their finance manager, and Mike has just been instrumental in helping the monastic community in their efforts to support the college with obviously much needed financial help. And I just am so grateful for everything that he does and all the work that we're collaborating on together. I'm just very grateful to him. I hope he has a great day. So if you see anybody, any one of those that I've just mentioned, please wish them a happy birthday and tell them how grateful you are that God made them and that they're here with us. And hope to see you on campus sometime soon. Until then, take care and God bless.